Alright, we're jumping right into it. Not even waiting for the song to end. Welcome back to more Bravely Default. I'm so excited. This has quickly become maybe one of my favorite games. At least one of my favorite games that I bought for the Switch. Because Mario Kart's great, don't get me wrong. Love Mario Kart. But it's a completely different Mario Kart game. There are so many new mechanics to learn. And it might have the highest skill ceiling of any Mario Kart I've ever seen. Now that's both a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because it means that the game's becoming a little bit more tedious, and it's not just like a children's game anymore. But it's a bad thing because I'm feeling this Mario Kart game is going to be super sweaty and filled with a lot of tryhards. So Mario Kart, I can't necessarily, I can't give it my complete stamp of approval. It's not like a 10 out of 10. It's also a little lackluster in how much content there is compared to the last one, which is a lot less content in this Mario Kart game. I also have Rune Factory for my Switch 2, and while I've never played a Rune Factory game before, I actually kind of like it. But again, it's not like a 10 out of 10. Bravely Default, this is everything I want in a game. This is everything I love in a game. I'm a JRPG addict. And the fact that I've never played a Bravely Default game before this, insane. Because I am falling in love with it so quickly. Therefore, of the 3 video games I bought for my Switch 2, this is hands down my favorite. I'm having so much fun with it. Yeah. I can't wait. These streams, they get me giddy. Anyways, what is good, my dude? Abby's doing well. She's out in the living room playing her own little game. Hi, Drac. It's wonderful to see ya. How are we all doing today? So, when I last last left off, so I'll mix up all my words there. When I last left off, we were about to go to the Wind Temple. Because not only does the main quest we're currently working on require us to go out to the Wind Temple, but we're also doing a little side quest right now where we're trying to stop these greedy little rat devils in the city from having a monopoly on the water and then selling that water back to people at an upcharge. Insane plotline, by the way. The fact that we're selling water for like crazy amounts of money. So we're trying to put a stop to this like evil corporation, and we also got to go to the Wind Temple. Coincidentally, both quests have now coincided, where we have to go to the Wind Temple regardless of which quest we want to complete, whether it be the main quest or whether it be the side quest. Both of them require us to go to the Temple of Wind. So we're gonna head over there. I'm very excited.
Feel that?
It's like nothing.
Monsters roaming here, and quite a few.
It's kind of crazy. There's no wind
Inside
coming out of the temple.
How? What happened to this place, Agnes?
The crystal of wind was swallowed up in darkness.
Darkness.
Yes, at the chasm
That's
in
what she said.
Kalpisla. It opened at the same time the crystal lost its light. And the dark that consumed it continues to breed more darkness still. I expect that font of shadows is to blame for drawing these creatures here.
Not good.
Yet we've no choice. Keep vigilant as we proceed. A moment's distraction could prove fatal.
Bye by me. Listen, I'm not too worried about the monsters in here, I'm going to be honest, because between the last stream and this stream, we did a little bit of level grinding. So now everyone in my party is level 27, which I'm very excited for. Another thing, I should probably mix up here are people's abilities. Sorry, not jobs. I don't know why I was looking at jobs. So currently, I have Thief on 2 of my characters, but I don't think that's necessary. I think we'd be better off going with Miscellany. We could be a freelancer, or I could go Knight. I don't know. Let's try leveling up Knight a little bit. I feel like we've leveled up freelancer more than enough, and it's not proving to be that helpful of a job. Yeah, command. It's not a great job command. I got a shiny Groudon on work while I was on lunch. Wait, that's actually sick. How many tries did it take you? Do you know? What is a wind charm? Wait, I'm immediately intrigued. A charm that suppresses wind. Does that mean like we can't take wind damage? Because if so, it's kind of nice. Nothing over here. Oh wow, there's a lot to this dungeon. But also a lot of dead ends. Just under 30. Wow, that is still crazy to me. I cannot believe that. Only 30 tries for shiny Groudon. That's sick. Let's just see how much damage we do to these guys. Oh shoot, my speed's so high up. Okay, so everyone was doing about 200 except for Belle. Now granted, Belle is our weakest physical attacker, so I'm not surprised. But that means these guys shouldn't be too difficult to beat. Yeah, shouldn't be too bad. I want to see what's up here. It's a little door. Oh my god, you know what I forgot about? I don't know how I remembered this. This is insane. So, one of the like side quests in this game is to repair Narende Village, which I've been slowly doing. However, you earn more souls over time that help you repair it. I got one at the beginning of the stream as I was, doing my little intro. So we can now put a third person on the Rigid Crag. expedition. So funny to say that out loud, sorry. Um, so this is what would normally take 99 hours. This little expedition would take 99 hours to complete. I now have 3 people working on it, so it'll go 3 times as fast, only 33 hours. Now, thankfully, it continues to do those expeditions even when you're not playing the game.
What's all this on the floor?
But 99 hours is still a grind, so I've been trying to grind that out now ahead of time. Because some of the other expeditions are like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. We could do that in a live stream, but when I'm not streaming, as far as the Narende village goes, I'm grinding out some of those more lengthy and tedious expeditions. I also love Among Us. I love Among Us so much. That's a 10 out of 10 game right there.
The Crystalist Scriptures.
Oh, what sort of things do they say?
Dauntless Seeker, offer your prayers unto the crystals. So too shall the Vestal, in accordance with the teachings. Their resplendent light shall cleave a path through darkest night, and banish fear from every shadow. The scriptures have been passed down through more than 2 millennia, since the founding of the Orthodoxy. The excerpt I gave is among their most important passages.
I've heard it. From one of the old shepherds, when I was young.
It's that famous then? I've never read them, nor heard them quoted.
Yeah, that's because you were part of a group that was anti-crystalist. What?
The Acolytes. They were women of exceptional faith. I expect they came here desperate to protect these writings.
This stain upon the floor. I'm afraid it's blood.
Yeah, the Acolytes might be dead. That's a bit unlucky. I've been reading those party chats off stream, and it's honestly a very nice way of just getting some more context in the game, and like what's going on in this game. Okay, so there was one more. Oh no, we can't go up this way. Never mind. I was gonna say there was one more chest I saw up there, but it's blocked off. Okay. Huh. Arrow lantern. You know, now that I think about it, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to have someone as the freelance job command, because with the freelance job command, we can examine enemies and find out what their weaknesses are, which is actually really helpful and not something I necessarily want to, like, give up, if that makes sense. We would also know how much health the enemies had, which is very, very nice as well. Ooh, they're healing. Alright. I'm confident enough now, at least, that we can close this out. Among Us on November 10th? I'm down to play Among Us November 10th. I'm pretty sure I'm free November 10th. I have to check my calendar, but I'm pretty sure. Alright. I guess we'll head down these stairs off here to the right. Before I go any further in this dungeon, yeah, like I said, I kind of want to change his job command back to Freelancer. Just for that examinability. It's really nice. Like, I'm not saying it's needed. I'm not saying it's 100% necessary. But simply knowing the weaknesses of enemies, like this guy, would be pretty cool. So I want to continue having freelance as someone's job command. This guy's weak to air? How is he weak to air? He's in the wind temple. What do you mean you're weak to wind? You live in the wind I'm so confused. Wait, go back. Nothing makes sense. Oh, what a finish. That did say air, right? Okay, now I'm second guessing myself. Maybe it was water. Googling it. Bravely, default, flying fairy, elements? What are the elements in this game? The Wikipedia is not gonna help me with that. What if I look up just like people's weaknesses? Maybe that would help. I don't need summons. Come on. Why is Google not helping? I got distracted by your chat message. Give me a second. That's so funny. Okay, what if I look up like enemy weakness chart? Surely that's gonna be on here, right? I feel like I'm going crazy. Okay. So, this isn't helpful at all. I'll be honest. This isn't helpful one bit. I just want to know what the enemy's weaknesses are. Is that so much to ask? List of all enemies. Okay, this shows me where I can find those enemies and what items they drop. But it doesn't show me what their weaknesses are. I'm gonna go insane. I actually feel like I'm losing my mind. Yes. Bro. Okay, monster family types. No. We already knew that. Dude, none of this is helpful. I'm getting so frustrated because this is so... Like, I've never had a Google search fall this flat on its face. Where, like... I can't find what I'm looking for on Google. What if... Okay, what if it's in the book? Maybe the book will say something that I need here. Not job descriptions. Help? What? Hello? That's so interesting. We definitely already read these pages, but they showed up as not being read. Like sets, for example. We've definitely read sets. Same with auto battle. Maybe because we never read it in this book. I don't know. Sorry, I realize the pacing of this stream just got brought to a fucking standstill. But I need to figure out... like... magic... types of abilities... I just want a little helpful guide. Oh my god. I need a guide on the elements in this game. Element guide. I've tried like 4 different Google searches and nothing's shown up yet. I'm going to cry. What are the elements of this game? Oh wait, I think I found an article on fandom.com. Okay, there's fire, water, lightning, earth, wind, light, and dark. Can I see a picture of them all so I know which one is water and which one's air? Because I have a feeling I'm getting them confused. I think my science teacher has a table of elements in his wall. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Well, these aren't helpful either, because it's not showing me their weaknesses. Bro, I'm so mad. Are you kidding me? I found a stupid fandom website that goes into some of the elements, but it doesn't show you which element pairs up with which icon. How am I supposed to... Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. How am I supposed to know which element to use then? I'm so salty right now, brothers. Let me tell you. Never have I ever been so salty. That's a lie. That's just a bull-faced lie. Okay, so we can see that his weakness is blue, but I don't know if that's water or wind. And it's not obvious. Like, that little icon is not obvious either way. Okay. What if I use arrow on him and then just default on everyone else? That did do a lot of damage, but did it do a lot of damage because we're high level or because it was his weakness? Shh, dude. I'm gonna cry. I'm so sick right now. Okay. Honestly, I'm so desperate, I'm about to look up a tips and tricks article on this game. Just to figure out what the fuck is going on. It's weak to water. Oh my god, did you figure it out for me? If so, you're the greatest. I tried like 7 different Google searches and couldn't find anything. How did you find it? I mean, thank you. That's amazing. I just can't believe you found it so quickly. That is water. God dang it. You Google the enemy by its name? That's probably smarter. I probably should have done that. What? Is there nothing here? I just ran into a dead end. Okay, so we know what water looks like now. I still don't know what wind looks like. Kinda cringe. But I'll live. So, like, the arrow lantern, for example. Let's examine that and see what its weaknesses are. Sorry that took so much time just to figure out. But there was, like, nothing easy online that was helping me. I'm assuming that's fire. I don't know what wind looks like then. No, go back. You can spam out here. I mean, if it's weak to fire, you can hit it once with fire. Okay. Beautiful. Oh my god, that thing died in one hit. Okay. I think we figured out what the elements are in this game. It only took me like 10 minutes, but it's okay. Everything's fine. I'm not upset. November 10th is World Science Day for Peace and Development. And I think that's a very fitting day to play Among Us. Like I said, I'm down. November 10th, I'm there.
This is terrible.
It's like a storm swept through in the middle of supper. What are these scraps of cloth?
Habits.
Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry.
They belonged to the acolytes who lived here. They were tasked with looking after me.
Where have they gone?
That's a dumbass question. They probably are dead. They are probably all murdered. Respectfully, my guy, that was a terrible question. Bro figured out the elements. Listen, I can't believe it took me that long, but like, there isn't a single Google search that shows you what all the elements in this game are, with also a picture of the element attached to said element. Like, I did 7 different Google searches, and the best article I could find was on Fandom, which, first off, that's how you know you're really roughing it, when you gotta read a Fandom article. But also, I tried figuring out what the elements are. Like, what the heck is that element? Is that grass or wind? I don't know. It's green, so I'm gonna assume it's grass. No, go back. I gotta press the wrong button. I don't think I have grass magic yet. I have no clue. What I found doesn't have the icon with the type. Understandably. If I couldn't find it, I'm not gonna expect you to find it, but I really do appreciate you, at the very least, figuring out what type he was weak to, because then we can match that type to that picture. For example, we just battled a gargoyle. Let me Google Bravely Default Flying Fairy Gargoyle. And now we can match whatever that green icon is to whatever element it is in the game. Okay, you'll never guess, but the green one is wind. There also isn't like a grass element. There's earth. But I'm assuming earth would be like brown. I think we've seen that before. I'm like 90% sure we've seen an enemy who's weak to earth, and it was like a brown icon. So fire is red, blue is water, green is wind, which doesn't make sense to me. I'd expect it to be white. Earth is brown. Lightning is yellow. We have yet to see the light or dark elements. Those are also the final 2 elements in the game. However, what I could assume, though I might be wrong, considering I was wrong about wind, is that light would be just like a white, and dark would be black. That's what I would assume those elements are. But I don't want to take any crazy guesses, considering I was wrong about the wind element. So silly. Okay, so green is wind, which that means we can hit one of these guys with arrow. And actually, we'll hit them both with arrow. And then we'll finish up our attacks on these guys. And then the arrow lanterns are weak to fire. Honestly, a little strange considering they're lanterns. Wouldn't expect them to be weak to fire. But pop off. I'm just going to spread my moves out across the board. Nice. That actually worked out really well. I sent you a picture on Discord. Let me look at it real quick. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. I feel less dumb now. What the fuck is that? Is that like an owl mixed with a pug? Why is his face all scrunched in like that? Oh, it's definitely an owl. He's just an ugly owl. Now I feel bad. He's just ugly. Oh, that's so messed up. Okay. I would say dark is probably purple. That's fair. I'm hoping. I'm hoping dark would be either purple or black. Because then we can easily figure out what light is, as it's the only one we don't know the color of yet. Though, again, I'm assuming it would probably be like white. Maybe yellow. Like a sunlight for light. I don't know. That's where my brain is at least. Could be wrong. Alright, let's talk to this weird little owl. What is you? Who are you? You lack the qualifications? You startled me for nothing. Go on then. What do you mean? Are you telling me I gotta come back here to talk to him later? When I'm stronger? I'm the literal wind vestal. What do you mean I lack the qualifications?
Just awful. It's in complete chaos.
Yet swallowed up in silence.
The women here made themselves a human shield that I might get away.
And now, all of them gone. It's Narende all over again.
That's honestly kind of sad.
Yet, I haven't the leisure to send them on, or to mourn them. I'm not allowed even the luxury of grief. They sacrificed themselves that I might protect the crystal. I'll not betray them, I swear it. No matter what happens.
Surely, you can allow yourself to grieve.
True.
I pray for them, that they may know peace. But for now, I must press onward. The crystal altar is just beyond. Follow me.
Alright. Well, I think for them, it would only be right if we tried to restore the crystal. Okay. I don't want to get cocky, but I feel confident enough now that we can kind of just run these battles with max brave and just close out. We can just spam our physical attacks and win out. Okay, well, not Belle. Belle kind of sucks. Bro has no physical damage. Bro is doing 1 health per hit. Oh, that's actually really convenient. We unlocked that door. If we ever want to come back here, we don't have to go through all 3 levels of the dungeon again. Phenomenal. What's up, brother? It only gets worse from here on in. Thank you. I love his encouraging optimism. His words of advice, if you will. Ooh, cutscene.
It's enormous.
Even hearing the stories, I'd never expected.
Also, I read your fandom message, but didn't really know what to say. However, I feel the same way about fandom as a website. Whenever I see it, I get physically ill.
No! Its light is dimmer still than when I left. I've watched over the crystal all my life, but this... I've never seen this.
We need to release it from the darkness. Agnes, you know what to do, don't you?
The Mother Vestal, my predecessor, showed me as a child.
Okay.
A right to cleanse the crystal of any evil to befall it. I'm to sharpen my focus to a single point and align my breathing to the thrum of the crystal's natural rhythm.
I also align my breathing to the thrum.
Every Vestal to come before me has poured her prayers into the crystal. The time has come to draw upon that store of will and awaken it.
You do your office proud. Now,
The Vestal Guard.
Oh, I did not mean to skip that one. Awkward. I'm so sorry, Ari.
Right. Without that to serve as a conduit, you won't be able to set the crystal to resonating.
The Mother Vestals was stored in the reliquary.
Lead the way. Once we have that, we can begin the rite of awakening.
Alright. Whatever y'all need. I just want to take one last look at the crystal. So we have to go to the reliquary?
That's the garb you need?
Yes, this is it. But the dark has beaten us here.
I'll be so honest, I had no clue what a reliquary was. I only knew to come here because of the minimap.
Oh, look at it. It's in tatters. And it must have been such a beautiful piece.
It may not serve its function in this state, yet no other set remains to us.
What now, then? We can't perform the rite without it.
Why not give it a try as is? Even without its sacred power, the frock is deliciously holy.
Stop talking, Ring-a-Bell.
I don't like Ring a Bell talking about holes.
If this garb is destroyed, can we make a new one?
A set of holy vestments used in some miraculous ritual? Sure, tis. Let me ask my tailor.
No, he's right. That's it. We must speak with the old sage of the Yuliana Woods. He has seen to the creation of the Vestal's garbs and other ceremonial tools for generations. There's no finer craftsman. I met him only once, as a small child together with the Mother Vestal. More than a decade has passed. I cannot say whether he is still there, or even alive, but
if he can make us a new set of vestments, why are we still standing around talking? I've never heard of these woods. Where are they? How will we get there?
I'm assuming it's the woods to the
I recall
northeast.
the forest being uncommonly dense. Also, there was a lake.
If it's large enough to float a ship, I'll land us there. Now, what of the ladies of Yuliana? Are there many ladies?
Brother, we're trying to restore the Crystal of Wind. And he's asking about the ladies of Yuliana.
Ignore him. Can we be certain this lake hasn't rotted through like the oceans? That's not how I fancy ending my life.
Well, what does Ring-a-Bell's journal have to say on the matter?
That's a great question.
Let's have a look. Ah, here we are. Yuliana, yes. The hidden heart of an ancient wood, northeast of Ansheim.
Given the book's owner, I half expected some note about the lack of women there.
Women or no, that's our next destination.
Indeed, but since we're going, let's hope for ladies.
Okay. Alright. So our quest takes us to the woods north of here. Forgot that I gotta go this way. I'm very intrigued then, if we can continue working on our side quest now that we're done with the temple. For now. I mean, obviously we're not done with the temple for good. We gotta come back here. But it would be nice to continue the side quest as well. I have an ad blocker, but fandom somehow still pushes ads through. Yeah, it's the worst. That website is like 90% ads, 10% content. You're just like pushing through the ads like brush on a tree. Oh my god. So it doesn't look like we can continue our side quest. The only marker on the map I see right now is the main quest. I like the way he thinks. If you're going somewhere, you might as well hope for ladies. You know? I can't say I disagree. Awesome. Alright, so head over to the woods. I'm curious if I can actually take my airship there. I'll be so honest. Because, like, am I able to... Oh, yeah, I can. I can just cut through those woods. Oddly enough, though, those woods seemed much different and, like, more menacing than the regular woods. I guess it saved us a lot of time to walk over here. That's also nice. Yana Woods. The needlework.
Yes, this feels familiar. It's been ages, but this is it. We were here. The Mother Vestal, I, and Olivia.
Was that strange, distant groaning here then, too? Or am I the only one who's thoroughly unsettled right now?
You're not alone. The lack of women here is positively chilling.
Oh my god. Bro.
Though it seems someone lives here.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I'm kind of curious to see what this man looks like.
I thought I heard
No.
something. This place draws few visitors, I fear, and me fewer still. So, to whom do I owe this pleasure?
I wonder if he's going to recognize us or remember us.
I am Agnes Oblige, sir. Vestal of Wind.
Little Agnes, is it? Oh, you have grown, child.
I'm glad he does remember us at least.
You were scarce more than a little sprout when your predecessor brought you here. Now look at you. A fine woman you've become. Fine and plump and pleasantly jiggly.
Bro! I know you live in the woods, but like, have some fucking decorum. Holy shit.
Ugh, lovely. It's a geriatric ring-a-bell.
Geriatric is crazy.
Then you are indeed the sage I seek. I fear I do not remember your name, sir.
Oh, we are a lot alike in that, my dear. Not many people around these parts to call me by it. Whatever it was. Sage will do just fine by me. It is what the last Vestal called me. At her heels, you. Thage, Thage, you'd call. A more charming little echo I've never heard.
Not the lisp, bro.
I am glad to have found you.
Why he's coming after us? He's really coming after us like that. Coming after our lisp specifically.
Feels rather good to hear a pretty young thing like you was looking for me. Seems I've not quite lost my charm.
This man needs to be put in a home.
Now,
He's a
you
menace.
called yourself Vestal. I take it that means the last Vestal is...
Yes, sir. Her tenure as Vestal ended 5 years ago. Her life, a year later.
Oh, that's sweet. So they pass it on like the Pope. Usually, like, right before they die. If a Pope's unlucky, he dies while he's the Pope. And honestly, if that happens, he probably wasn't a good Pope anyways. Didn't have the Lord on his side. But it's nice to see the Vestals are the same way.
I see. A sad loss for all of us. She was fair but firm. Very firm. She had taut curves fit to drive a man mad.
I cannot. Bro, this man needs to stop.
We shall be needing an in-depth account, good sage.
And-
Also, a briefing on any wild women of the woods.
Bella's no better.
Stop talking. Just stop.
You've quite the following, my dear. I had thought the Vestals forswore all contact with the outside world.
They are assisting me in my task.
Oh, assistance, eh? I see. Oh, and such colorful characters they are.
Sage, we don't use the word colorful anymore.
I've kept you out here long enough. Come inside.
Man really is giving grandpa vibes. All he cares about are women and the color of people. Anyways, the guys in this game surely do know what they want. That's for sure. Yeah, the dialogue in this game is both insane and hilarious sometimes.
Well, that's quite the story. You've been brave to come this far, Agnes.
I'd not have managed on my own. I owe 'tis a great debt.
Well, perhaps it is we've come to the harrowing.
The harrowing?
What is Bell doing over there on the left? I see him.
The swelling dark is a harbinger, lad, as is the fall of the temples, the dulling crystals, the great chasm.
It is the Vestal's calling to see that darkness purged. I must awaken the 4 crystals.
Awaken them?
Absolutely astonishing!
Huh? What?
I took the liberty of stealing a peek at the ladies' fashions you've assembled in the next room, good sir.
He's a creep.
Each is a beauty fit to outshine the next. Their allure had me spellbound. Spellbound, I tell you.
I'm impressed a man of your scant years can properly appreciate them.
I would gladly talk the night away with a man of your genius.
They're a matched pair.
Not sure about right about that.
Ring a bell, please. We're in the middle of an important discussion.
As am I, my friend. This is art, romance. You'll come to understand in a few years. And as I recall, we didn't come here to talk. We came to procure Vestal garb as quickly as possible. While you were chatting, I searched. My efforts bore unexpected fruit, that's all.
So, you've come to me because of your need for new vestments, have you?
Yeah.
I have. The garb housed in the temple was lost to the darkness. We found it in scraps, sir.
Those garbs are woven from rainbow thread. No substitute will suffice.
And is this thread something you keep on hand?
Probably gonna be a no.
I fear not, my dear.
Of course not.
The Vestal to wear the garb must procure the thread herself. It is tradition. The last Vestal of Wind did so, as did her predecessor and countless Vestals before. Even had I the thread used to craft the last Vestal's garb, I could not fashion it into aught of use to you.
I understand. Tell me where I must go.
Of course, my child. But come, the day is nearly spent. Stay the night.
I don't know if I want to with you, I'll be so honest, but I don't think we have a choice.
Oh, yes. If you girls would like, I would be happily obliged to make space in my own bed for you.
That's exactly why I don't want to stay here.
Unacceptable.
Likewise.
Then let the two of us pass the night in ardent conversation.
I've heard that jingle a lot in this game, and I only just now realized that is a similar jingle that's used in Final Fantasy.
Morning. Slept well, I trust.
Oh, that's such a little, like, Easter egg. I love it. Nice little throwback.
A deal, was it? How about making a nip of breakfast now for an old man?
Oh, I have a feeling she's not gonna love that.
What? Why should I cook for you?
You're asking a very strong type A woman who was in the army to be like, hey, cook me up some eggs.
Because a young beauty's home-cooked meal is far more appetizing than anything I might make myself, of course. Given her upbringing, I've grave doubts the Vestal could boil water, let alone cook.
Okay,
That
just
leaves you.
because it's true doesn't mean you gotta say it like that was kind of mean, but it's definitely true. He says what's on his mind and doesn't care what people have to think or say. You can't blame the sage. Hey, I can't blame him for trying.
Sage. Now the location of the rainbow thread, if you please.
And yes, jealous are you? Oh, that's adorable.
The location of the rainbow thread, if you please.
She just repeats herself.
You're no fun at all. Very well then. I prepared a light meal while you were sleeping. Eat before you go. you'll find the rainbow thread very deep in a cave that is far west of here. I shall mark it upon your map.
Okay. Alright. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Oh, we can sleep in that bed for free. Ooh, wait. It's a nice free way of healing up, restoring our health. Any other items around here that I could pick up, maybe? Anything at all. What's in here? Ooh, okay. Little doggo, little fox. What? This fox can, first off, speak to us, and secondly, is offering to sell us things? Is it anything good? That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. However, my concern with the mithril sword, well, for Adia it's just an upgrade, but for everyone else it lowers my aim, and therefore it kind of lowers my ability to hit people, which I already sometimes struggle with, especially when I'm blind. The mithril rod is definitely an upgrade. The mithril staff is somehow an upgrade for her? I don't know how that does more physical attack than what she has right now, but I'll take it. The dagger's also nice for my boy Tiz. I feel like I don't want a bow. And here's the reason why I don't really ever want a bow. It lowers my evasion to nothing. So, like, no thanks, brother. The shield is very nice. The helmet would be nice for Adia. Cat-eared hood. Ooh. I do like that for Agnes and Belle. The tiger mask could be good for Tiz. Oh my god, there's so much to buy now. Okay, I'm torn. I'll be so honest, I'm very torn. Magic defense, HP. I don't really need any of those. I'm considering maybe putting the white cape on Belle so he can't be silenced, which would be really nice to have because he is one of our mages. I already have it on Agnes, purposefully so she can't be silenced and she can always heal us if needed. But I don't think it's a terrible idea. Oh, but it's so expensive. Oh my god, that's expensive. Okay, maybe we pass up on it for now. Maybe we pass it just for now. Okay. I'll be so honest. This tabby suit... Oh, it doesn't raise physical defense as much as I would like for Adia compared to the mithril armor. That's so weird. Why does it not raise Tiz's mythical? I don't know. I feel like I'm tripping out. Oh, maybe because it's not as helpful for his class. That's actually a great thing I haven't even mentioned, let alone remembered. I should remember that. Certain pieces of armor will do better with certain classes. So like Adia, this is an A tier piece of armor. But for everyone else, it's E tier, which is probably why it's not raising their stats as much for them as it would for Adia. This one doesn't have a description for anyone. I'll give it to Tiz. I'll buy 2 more as well. Give one to her, give one to Belle. Yeah. Definitely the better choice there. The mithril plate actually might have been good for Tiz. Might have made a bit of a mispurchase there. Because we're almost never using Tiz for magical attacking. so we'll buy that for Tiz. On to helmets. Okay. Mithril helmet, only good for Adia. Raises my defense 2. I don't think that's worth it for Adia. We'll buy one for Adia. The cat ear hood and the tiger mask are what I now need to determine which is like better. I think the cat ear hood is better for our 2 mages because they should have a boost in their magic attack. Meanwhile, Tiz once again does not really need it, and I would kind of prefer he has the tiger mask. The cat ear hood, we'll put those 2 on Agnes and Belle. For the shield, this is good for quite literally everyone. And I'm a big believer in not dual wielding in this game because it doesn't seem to do me much benefit. If you dual wield in this game, you have lower damage output across both weapons. But if you just use one weapon, that weapon does higher damage output. So instead of dual wielding, I kind of want to run a meta of like 1 weapon, 1 shield. Because the shield's going to help us survive longer anyways. These mithril knuckles seem bad for pretty much everything. I don't like the lack of evasion. Same with the bow. However, the dagger is kind of sick. For my boy Tiz specifically. We'll buy that. Swap it out. Okay. Now, the mithril staff could only really be good for Agnes. Is it worth it enough in total? I think we can at least buy it and see. Yeah, I mean, I think it's worth it. I want her defense to be super high. And, like, we're not ever really using physical attacks. So our aim, while it matters a little bit, I feel like physical attacks are where it matters more than magic attacks. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know. This is going to go to Belle. The spear... Let's stick with the sword for her. Sadly, there's like no weapons I can give my people right now that are really going to help a ton. But this sword is at least a big boost. 12 more physical attack points. Sorry, I know that took a while just to get through the armory shop. What other shops does this guy have? Okay, he's selling a lot of items. None of them we really need. Another thing I forgot to mention. Not only did I grind XP off stream, but I also was grinding out potions, antidotes, echo herbs, things like that with the thief ability. So I was just stealing potions off of enemies off camera. And it increased my potion count from like 6 or 7 at the end of last stream to 70. Which I'm very happy with. As far as the magic shop is concerned, we already have all this magic. I don't need it. Interesting. I'm still shocked that a wolf... So we just bought all of those items for and from. No words. Alright. Anyways. I know that took a while, but we have now very greatly improved all of our character stats, so it was well worth it. There's also a party chat that I should quickly obtain. Like I said, I'll read the party chat later. Use the cat ear hood for your Discord kitten. You're so right. Ever feel like it's short to hear your... Oh my god, I can't pronounce this word. I genuinely think I'm developing a lisp in adulthood. Like, normally that shit happens when you're a kid. I'm somehow developing one as an adult. The heal all feature is what you've been looking for. Equipping from the item menu? I've done that before. Autoplay and faster playback. Yeah. Okay. We've also done that before. A little strange that the game is telling me things I already know, but Maybe it's just because I've read Dee's journal, not any of that. It's very possible. I shouldn't be upset about it. Like, I probably already knew that because I read the journal, which is a good thing. I should be reading the journal. I thought I was going to sneeze for a second. Alright, so we're going to this cave in the west. I'm very curious to see how difficult this dungeon will be.
Ugh. What a dank, wretched place. Who knows what's lurking inside? Are we certain we'll find this thread in here?
I wouldn't put it past that sage to be pulling our leg. A slippery old fox, that one.
Said the slippery young fox.
Oh, what a comeback.
The sage has aided Vestals for generations. Let us trust in him for now.
Then we've no reason to stand around debating. Let's press on.
What if the Among Us imposter is inside the cave? Then we're dead, bro. We're getting our neck snapped. What I am very curious about is what exactly we can find in this cave. Dead end. Interesting. No items either. Usually when I find a dead end like that, I immediately start hunting for items. It's like my first thought. Alright, we'll examine these blood bats. Hi, Abby. I can't hear you.
I'm singing a song about his little legs.
Oh, yeah, his little legs.
Yeah.
He's a weird dog with little legs. 600 health. Oh, okay, so light damage would do damage. Obviously. I'm glad we at least now know what the light element looks like. Like, what light damage is. Hello.
Hi, what are you playing?
Bravely Default.
Nice.
Do we have any light damage? I don't think so. What a shame. We have air damage, but I'm gonna be so honest, I don't think I need it. I'm gonna confidently just attack these guys with full brave.
I think the last ice cream cone, sorry.
That's fine. You can have the last ice cream cone.
Oh, puppy.
He's a weird little dog. Weird little dog, weird little frog.
Probably gonna come with me, even though this is where it wants to be. Maybe I'll stay.
Maybe. I don't know. Okay. There's nothing in that dead end, sadly. We do anything fun over here? Any items over here? There is a chest. I'll take it. The other reason I love having the freelance job command is we can see how many chests there are in a dungeon. Which is very helpful. Oh, you know what? Something else I've been meaning to do is look at some of my, like, statuses and see if there's anything I can upgrade for, like, a passive ability. Okay, rude, first off. A lot of people here are weak to light and wind damage. Interesting. What was their health again? 600, 600, 700? Let's hit them with arrow. And then just straight attacks. We'll go straight attacks on this guy. And attacks on the blood bat. Amazing. Should clean up here nicely. Something I noticed though is we're not getting that much more XP than the last dungeon we were in. Last dungeon we were in, like, the average XP was between 50 and 70. And that battle was also 70 XP. So I'm curious if it's a matter of, like, the enemies just giving less, these specific enemies give less XP, or if it's because these enemies are just kind of the same level. It's very possible they're just of the same level. Wind or light damage? I don't have either, because I think... What would Blizzard be? Ice? It wouldn't be wind, would it? What does Blizzard fall under? There is no ice element. Does it fall under water or does it fall under wind? Oh my god, we're attacking each other. Love that. Oh, it's just Anya's. Hey, can you close out here for us? Thank you. Yeah, I guess I didn't really think about that. Like, what element is Blizzard? I've spent most of the stream just being confused about how the elements in this game work. But I do feel like it's a valid question. God damn it. Blizzard falls under Activision since the merger. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you for the help. Alright. It looks like there'd be a secret path over there, but I don't think we can reach it. At least not yet. Same thing, that looks like there's a path over there. I think we will eventually be able to get around to that, though. Oh, 500 gold. Oh, nice. How much gold do I have left after spending a lot of it at the shop? Oh, I'm chilling. I have 17,000. I think we went into that shop with 25,000, so we spent about 8k. But I'm perfectly fine. Still got 17,000 gold. Okay, cool. You know what's really funny? When I read that tips and tricks article earlier in the stream, when I was trying to figure out what elements were what icons, you know, how many elements there were in the game to begin with, when I read that tips and tricks article, one of the tips it offered was don't level grind in the early game, which is exactly what I've done. Fun fact. I've been level grinding in between every stream, just so you guys don't have to watch like boring, grindy content. But maybe I should have not done that. Maybe I went a little too hard. I can admit that. Let's examine these dark lanterns. Might be our first dark enemy, which makes sense because they're weak to light. I don't know if we played against or battle against any enemies who are of the dark element type. I got Dread casting at me. What is Dread, bro? What is Dread? I'm googling this. Dread. The first link is a GameFAQs forum thread. What does Dread do? Dread is really annoying. You can't brave or default. Oh my god, if you did accumulate any BP points, like you were braving in previous rounds, you lose all of your Dread. And therefore lose all of your BP. Okay. Also, this article low-key explained how to cure Dread, which is either with an item, one of the monk's abilities, and sadly I am not using the monk right now, or there is a job class that has Dread immunity, but it's not a job class we've unlocked yet. It's apparently called Spirit Master. I don't have the Spirit Master job yet. Oh, that's hella unlucky. Because now we... Oh, you know what would really suck? Yeah, I can't Brave her to fall, bro. You know what would really, really suck is if this doesn't go away after this battle. Like, if this is a status effect that carries over even after the battle, like, we're fucked. Oh, we're already fucked because we didn't kill these two things. Let's just hit him with a Blizzard. All foes. I only kill one of them. Cringe. It'll probably kill this one though. Just kidding, I forgot his attack does 1 damage. I really thought I was gonna kill him with that. That's so silly. That's what they want you to think, but the tips and trick guide was actually written by the in-game enemies. Shit, I don't know who to believe now. Where's this taking me? Better be something good. Well, now I'm confused, because the path has split into 2. Was I supposed to go this way? I don't know. But hey, the dread effect does not carry over. Good to know. Let's use arrow against all. I'm actually going to use arrow against all twice, and then attack twice. We'll use Blizzard against all, and then attack twice. Same thing, just spam attacks. This should be a 1-round finish. I'm hoping. Yep. Got that done in 1 turn. Level grinding 5 ever. That's me. You know me. I can't tell if I took the right path or not. This is what always makes me so, like, almost anxious when I play these types of games, is when the path in a dungeon splits multiple ways and I don't know which way is correct. And I also don't want to, like, miss anything. So we might be going backwards for that, that left path. I want to see what the left path leads to. Okay. Beautiful. Awesome. Kind of popping off right now. We got people leveling up as well. Amazing. Level 28. I feel good. I should go back to that chest, shouldn't I? Oh, I don't like that they got first strike. That was kind of rude, first off. I hit myself with a cure. I'll do an arrow on everyone. Then 2 attacks. I'll do Blizzard on everyone and then 3 attacks. We'll just spam physical attacks on everyone else. I think if I am going the correct direction, which I still don't know, and that path on the left was just like an extra path for more loot, more chests, whatever, I think we'll still finish this dungeon. I don't really want to go back for it. Then when we're done the dungeon, we can always use a teleport stone, go back to the entrance, and then I can just get there again. I'll travel to that left path after the dungeon's over. I think that might be the most efficient plan, at least. Alright. I feel good, though. And you know, maybe I did level grind too much, but at least it's leading to a more entertaining and well-paced live stream. Because if I was sitting here level grinding, or if I was like under-leveled and dying every fight, this live stream would be probably super boring. And I want to avoid that. Okay. I have a feeling there's nothing I need over there, actually. What are these guys weak to? Wind? I don't actually have any wind damage on him. But maybe Blizzard is wind. We still don't know. We don't know if Blizzard is wind, water, earth, or is it an ice element, so I haven't figured that out yet. Those moths are pretty easy to beat, I won't lie. Any items over here? Anything hidden? Nah. Cool. What's over here then? Another pathway down. I think we are heading the right direction. Yeah, because now I see the main story quest. Oh boy. Let's save our game, and then I'm also going to heal my entire party before we go into what could be a boss fight. I don't know. I don't want to say anything too crazy, but it doesn't look great that the main quest marker has appeared on the map. Alright.
Ah! Look there! Is that the rainbow thread?
Oh, it's lovely! I'm shocked we actually found it here. Now, let's collect it and be quit of this place.
Oh, wait, we're not alone.
That's a really creepy sound. I'm not like that. Alright, boys. Boss battle time. It's a whole dragon, bro. Alright, let's examine this guy, figure out what his weaknesses are. She has her special? We'll save that. 7,500 HP. Weakness is water. Which kind of sucks, because I don't think I have any water attacks, unless Blizzard is one of them. Actually, what if we just go full default on everyone? That way when we do use our special, it'll also boost the stats of my party members around me, if I'm correct about that. I could be wrong. And I'll do one heal on everyone. Okay. We're gonna stare. I don't know. I'm torn. Let's spam black magic. Special. Hack and slash. Yeah. Get it. Nice.
This decides it.
Rude. Oh, I used the special thinking that it would affect us this turn, but it's after the turn. So now I don't have the ability to brave. I'm gonna do it anyways. I'll do it anyways, I don't care. Is it even worth using on him? Because our hit count isn't going to matter. That kind of sucks. Okay, we killed the boss. That's the first time I've ever had a special attack charged up, so I didn't know how it worked. Now we know. And we didn't die. So, like, I'm not gonna cry. I'll be happy that we won the fight, but we definitely were not very efficient about how we beat that boss. Got a Thunder Charm. That's actually not terrible, but I don't think I'll use it.
Well, that was a surprise.
No one said anything about a monster. Did the old man know about this? If he knew and didn't tell us, he's awful. That would be lying.
And lying's a sin.
How could he put the Vestal in danger? Without her, who would perform the rites?
Be calm, Mary. Perhaps this was a trial of sorts. A test of my resolve and skill as Vestal. Regardless, we found what we came for. Let's return with the thread.
I'm down. I know I said I was gonna go explore that left path here in the dungeon. However, I might do that off stream. We're gonna use the teleport stone and get out of here. And I'll go check it out later tonight. Oh, that's kind of cringe. Teleport stone doesn't teleport me out of the dungeon. It just teleports me to the last level of the dungeon. Bro. That's so bad. That's such a terrible item. If we really wanted to like get out of this dungeon, we'd have to buy like 50 of those. At least to, you know, last us a couple dungeons. Oh no. That's kind of unlucky. Okay. I would have been real sad if we didn't kill it there. Beautiful. I guess we can explore the left path then now. Since we have to run out of this dungeon anyways. I don't want to waste 17 teleport stones just to get out of here. Hopefully it's something good if I'm coming all the way back for this. It better be a real good item if I'm wasting my time for it. Fingers crossed we get, like, Excalibur, the best sword in the game. I wish. Oh, we just barely finished that fight. If we didn't kill it on that last hit, we would have had to wait 4 more turns before we got another hit off. Alright, what do we have over here? So what were to happen, say, if I used to teleport here, on this second floor? Would it take me back down to the first floor? I'm really hoping it doesn't take me back up to the 3rd floor. I'd be a little mad about that. Okay, so it did take me down to the 1st floor. If I use another teleport stone, will I leave the dungeon entirely? No. I stayed in the same spot. Kinda cringe, but it's fine. We'll get out of here. Once we get out of here, we'll maybe go buy some more teleport stones, because I just used like all of mine. Kinda sad. Used all of the teleport stones just to leave this place. Oh, okay. Everything's fine. I'm not salty, you're salty. Wait, that's not even the eggs. It sent me... I'm gonna cry. It sent me back to the entrance, but I didn't know that. Oh, that's so silly of me. I can't believe I made the mistake. That's... it's a little dumb, I'll admit. Not the brightest moment of my life. Bunch of panthers. Beautiful. Alright. Before we talk to the old man, I am gonna buy something from the item shop here. And that something is like 10 teleport stones. Just make sure we have enough next time we're in a dungeon. Alright, old man, where you at? Kind of blend in with the background, brother.
Ah, back in one piece, are you? Very impressive.
Then you did know! A word of warning might have helped you, old lech.
Lech.
It's been so long since I set about crafting Vestal garb. I'd completely forgotten. I believe you were in a hurry? I'll begin straight away. All the haste in the world won't see it done before tomorrow. Make yourselves at home till then.
I don't want to stay here another night with this creep. Bro.
Agnes?
I'm just hiding behind the clothing.
What's the matter? Trouble sleeping?
Sir, do you remember this pendant? I've treasured it like a good luck charm since I was a child. Ever since the day you gave it to me.
That brings me back. I remember it well, child. I'm pleased you've held on to it all this while.
It gives me strength. In dark times I would pray to it, talk to it, and the stone would lend me courage.
Alright, I want to say like one thing that's a little bit of a criticism. They talk a bunch. Like, this pendant is mentioned a ton throughout the game. You would think it would be like a more important item in the game. However, all it does so far for us is allow us to add friends. Like, that, I feel like, alone undermines the importance of this pendant. If anything, it would be a more important part of the story if it had no use at all. It was just something she wore. Part of her character design. Part of her outfit. But the fact that the pendant is our, like, ability to make friends and play with others, it definitely undercuts it, in my opinion.
Keep it close and keep it safe. Someday it may serve you better still.
And the other girl? The one who was with me when last I was here. Do you remember her?
Oh, little Olivia.
Yes. She serves now as the Vestal of Water. Sir, have you heard anything of her? Is she safe? The oceans of the world began to fester upon the very same day that the darkness took the wind crystal. It's the crystal of water that sustains the seas. I fear the same fate has struck the Temple of Water. Or worse. I need to know if Olivia is safe, but I haven't the means or the time to seek her out.
I'm afraid I know no more than you. All I can say is that she's not come to this place.
I see.
Kind of sad.
Tell me, child, would you care to share what else is on your mind?
I'm uncertain. Until a few days ago, I lived a hermit's existence, sequestered in the temple, surrounded by acolytes. I knew nothing of the world outside. Know nothing of it still. How can I be sure in the face of that ignorance? How can I know that the path I walk is the right one?
Recent years have seen the people's hearts and minds turn from the crystal orthodoxy. Its practices are all but forgotten. Yet even still, they regard the crystals and the vestals who tend them with an innate reverence. Carry out your duty and keep faith, my child. Therein lies the path the vestals show to all humanity.
But I'm still so weak. I could not stop the dark from swallowing up the crystal. I cost those women their lives.
That is a, like, heavy burden to carry, I'll admit.
And all the world's people, kings and commoners alike, their eyes bore into me, whether in expectation or disappointment. The weight is crushing. My shoulders are not broad enough to bear the weight of it. The hopes and fears of an army of strangers I've never so much as seen before. They frighten me. I am unfit to show them the way forward. I barely trust my legs to carry myself alone.
But they have. Despite the blame and fear, you fought this far for the world and its people. Your fight is a noble one, just and right, and beyond any reproach. But now the time has come to set others upon that path, guide them to follow in your steps. Just as the Vestals have ever drawn upon the crystal's light to illuminate the way forward for all mankind, so must you. Words are powerful things, my child. The Vestal's words doubly so. They are a force capable of driving man to action, of sustaining him in times of need. You've walked your path for humanity's sake. Your love of this world has been your fuel. Now let your words be theirs.
I'll be honest, for how creepy and weird this guy was before, he's actually being very sincere and, like, helpful and sweet. So he's earned a little bit of respect for me. Respect I did not have for him prior. I just thought he was a horny old man.
Share your path with them. They'll decide for themselves whether to follow or not. The world will choose as it may. But if you open your heart and point the way, you'll ignite a spark of hope within the hearts of countless men and women.
Hope? You sound like Tis.
Oh? Already begun lighting those sparks, have you? You'll reach them, child. Speak, and your words will find a home.
Then I had best choose them wisely.
Okay. I can relate to her a little bit more then. Like, why she's so closed off.
Oh, you look marvelous!
I knew it. You're every bit the wonder I imagined.
It really suits you, Agnes.
Whether it suits me or not is of little importance. These vestments are a tool, and their purpose strictly ritual. But thank you.
You're welcome. I was gonna say, we just complimented you, and you're like, actually, shut up. Actually, go fuck yourself.
Phew. A night's work feels like 7 at my age.
I thank you for your sacrifice, Sage. Your efforts will see the winds return.
Oh? If you really cared to thank me, you'd plant a kiss on my cheek.
And there goes some of that respect I had for him. He's back to being a horny old man.
You're shameless.
Is that another tradition surrounding the creation?
Okay,
of the
Anyas, you can't be
crystal
that ignorant. You can't be that stupid. I don't care how sheltered your life was.
No! It's the sad fantasy of a lecherous little toad.
ball? What? Unacceptable.
I do love a girl with a firm touch. Come back anytime you've need of me. I'll do all I'm able.
Thank you, Sage.
Now, back to the temple.
Alright. We're making good time here. Cool. You think the pendant isn't important, but wait until you find out about its secret use. The pendant has a coupon code for $5 off the Among Us DLC. God damn it. Oh, I didn't know I could fly over these mountains. I literally tried to go through these woods the first time around. I could have just gone straight across the mountains. That's so silly. What is wrong with me, bro? Okay. So hopefully we can finish up the stuff we need to do in the Wind Temple. Because after we're done in the Temple of Wind, we can continue our side quest. I'm very excited for. Honestly, that side quest had me heated. I just wanted to murder everyone. Specifically, like, the bad guys. But they were, like, so unbearably evil that the only thing I could think of was killing them. Straight up.
The air's grown even more stagnant. It feels almost malicious.
I might be sick.
Wait, something's here.
Oh, god dang it.
No! A monster's taken hold of the crystal!
Orthros!
The beast from the scriptures? Bringer of doom.
Bringer of Doom is a crazy title. That sounds menacing.
Now what?
It stands between us and the crystal's awakening.
Let's kill it.
Then I don't suppose we've much choice.
Alright.
I arrived just for this.
Hi, cool. Oh, this thing looks crazy. It's wonderful to see you, cool. Oh, it has two different heads. I should have assumed. Let's examine both. See if they have different health or different weaknesses. Save up our special a little bit later. I leave till the next CS2 stream. Okay. Oh, they're doing a little bit of damage, huh? Oh, that sucks a little bit, huh? One's weak to fire, one's weak to wind. Thankfully, we have both of those attacks. However, what we're going to do is continue defaulting. I will move everyone this turn. Specifically, we need to start curing everyone. You... we can save you. Attack one of the heads. We should isolate one of the heads as well. You'll brave. You'll attack. I want everyone to kind of get to an even playing field when it comes to their BP. That's annoying. One more time. We're gonna cure everyone. Cure everyone. Wait, what were those thief abilities we unlocked? Lifesteal. Interesting, huh? Okay. Doesn't matter. Curing everyone again. You'll brave. You'll attack. Okay, we're almost back up to full health now. And as I say that, we get fucked. Alright, everyone... brave one last time. Or default one last time. I keep mixing up the words, I'm so sorry. It'll be like the last day we stream this, and I'll still be mixing them all up. Why did that... Did I misclick something? I might have. My bad. Let's do some fire attacks on this guy. We'll isolate the blue one. Then we're going to use our special hack and slash and set that up for the next turn.
Full power!
Nice. Oh my god, that was amazing. Okay. We'll go full power on these guys. Keep using fire. And fully attack with Dia. There's a chance we kill that blue side of the monster on this turn. Yep, it's gone. Only half of the monster is left. We killed the blue Orthos. Oh, that hurts a little bit, huh? How much health does he have left? 3,500. Do we feel confident enough we can finish him off here? I don't know. If we went full brave, it'd be risky. But maybe if I hit him with arrow damage, it could work. I'm gonna go for the risky play here. Oh no, the music's over now. Oh, wow, that... I didn't think my special move could end in the middle of a turn. Oh, I gotta be quick then when I do that. Okay, we're learning though, we're learning, so I'm not too upset about it. We now know that if we are using our special move, it is timed. It's not turn-based. Okay. We also just learned that, Blizzard is a wind attack, not a water attack. I was curious which of those two elements it would fall under. I should probably cure myself. Nice. Alright. Oh, it's down to 100 health. Let's just finish it off here. Beautiful. Alright. It wasn't too bad. We got a lot of items afterwards as well. The ether is really nice.
It's over. Somehow. Just how long has that thing been inside the crystal?
The details can wait. First comes the rite of awakening.
I agree.
I'll second that. I'm in no state to deal with any of that beast's friends right now.
Yeah, I just want to get the crystal restored.
Hurry on, yes! You need to get ready!
Right. I'm ready, Aerie.
Then let's review how the rite works one last time.
I'm to focus my prayers on the crystal, yes?
Right. That will naturally align your breathing with the crystal's rhythm. Your life force will stir it awake. That will return the crystal to its normal state. But you mustn't stop there. Keep praying. If you excite the crystal to just short of the breaking point, then release that energy all at once, its effects will spread far and wide. There are a few important things to remember, though.
Am I actually gonna have to, like, do a mini game to restore this?
First, you are not to stop until I say.
Or is this just lore?
The flow of energy into the crystal could reverse. At its worst, that could be fatal. Second, once I give the signal, you have to stop immediately. Any further, and this time, it'll be the crystal that breaks.
I understand.
Last, everyone needs to keep their distance and stay absolutely silent.
That might be difficult for Belle, but we'll try our best.
The right places a huge burden on the Vestal, physically and mentally. But even if she seems to be in pain, you can't come near her or the crystal, no matter what.
What do you mean a huge burden? Is there any danger to Agnes?
There's nothing to worry about. I'll be right here watching to make sure of that. Now, everyone but Anya step back. All ready to begin?
Ready.
Oh god, it is a little mini game. I'm spamming the X button like I'm playing a Mario Party button mash mini game. Okay. Spam that button hard, so hard she moaned.
Not yet! Just a little longer!
Oh, more button spamming. I'm ready. I'm using my middle finger, which is probably not the best.
Still not enough! You can do this!
Usually I make people Twitch sub for this kind of content.
Stop! That's it!
Cool, we got an achievement. Does that mean the Wind Crystal has been restored and we are done with this like first chapter in the game? We beat the tutorial chapter, and now I think chapter 1 is done as well.
Did it work?
The Rite of Awakening was a great success! You were amazing, Agnes! I never dreamed it'd go this well!
Oh, good. Now the wind should return.
That was supposed to happen then? My heart nearly stopped. I thought something had gone wrong and the whole thing was exploding.
I'll bet they saw that flash from Anshine.
That light. I feel as if I've seen that light before.
Your memories return?
No, just I can't see it clearly. But I remember a hand reaching out through the light. A woman's hand.
There he goes again.
Are you alright, Agnes? Anything we can do?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Oh, look! One of the gems on my brooch is shining!
Oh, okay. I now know what that little pendant was supposed to mean. We're unlocking
Let's
each
prove
element.
The Wind Crystal's release!
As we restore each crystal, we'll restore one of the...
Then the
Pendants.
entire brooch will look like that?
Oh yeah,
Once
that's actually
That's
sick.
right! Only 3 to go!
3 more times.
We can do that.
Well, for now, let's head back to town. The wind should be returning, right?
Your support ability cost limit has increased by 1. That's what I was talking about earlier. Let's go. We can have more support. Alright, we're doing that before we go back down to town. Fun fact. So, I can definitely see that the wind has returned. The air is fluttering about. We have more support abilities we can use. Right now our magic defense is up 10. Chance to reduce damage taken. It's really the only thing we can do right now. Oh, wait, I didn't want to replace it. Ah, my bad. I was in the wrong section. Okay, this guy has HP up by 10. Raise BP upon first strike or brave attack. That could go crazy. Unless there's anything else I really want. Knuckle lore. Nah. I think I'll go with these two for now. He has silence immunity. Oh, wait, that's amazing. So he didn't even need that brooch that we bought for him before. Oh, that's amazing, amazing. We should low-key try to get her Black Mage job leveled up then. Anya's specifically. I can't use that one, sadly. Increase HP damage to allies when hit by individual attack. I kind of like that one better than Rod Lore. I don't know if it's worth it though. I'll be so honest, I don't know which one I want. I kind of don't like any of these. Yeah, I don't love any of those. I'll be so real. Okay, that's good enough. We got some better passive abilities applied now. Oh, I'm stuck. Help. I'm stuck. Alright. So we can go back to the city now. Not only that, but we can also hopefully continue our side quests soon. Fingers crossed.
Do the streets seem noisy to anyone else?
Ah, over there. It's the Weasel King.
It's a good nickname for him.
Hearken to me, my children. After abandoning our kingdom to its fate, the Vestal then came slinking back to these borders.
Oh, I hate this man.
My forgiveness, and forgive her I did.
It's like the king of gaslighting.
Not to be gained from excoriating a girl for her egregious failures. My clemency was met with willful pride. She promised to return the wind to motion single-handedly. Yet, what has come of it? Nothing. Will save the southern sky set ablaze with a malefic light. The Vestal failed to restore the wind, and brought still greater calamity upon our heads. As proof, look no further than the stagnant air around you. I can but blame my own wishful ignorance for this latest turn of events. I ought never have entrusted this matter to a relic of a bygone era. The Crystal Orthodoxy is a dream of the past, the Vestal obsolete. Her inability to ensure the crystal's function is manifest. Join me, my people! Let us rely upon the Vestal no longer! It is our own efforts that will see this kingdom saved.
We just killed this guy.
The labor service is your sacred duty, your pride as citizens. All who work beyond 20 hours a day will receive a royal commendation.
Working for 20 hours a day. Brother. Get fucking real.
And in the wake of this tribulation, Ansheim will emerge a new land. Our new history begins now.
Wait!
What? The Vestal?
Worry no longer, people of Ansheim. I have just awakened the Crystal of Wind.
Lying witch! Then why does the air remain still?
First off, don't ever call me a witch again. Secondly, I just want to kill you. I want to murder you. I want to slit your throat.
It's true. There's no wind.
The Grand Mill isn't turning!
The king may be right.
Don't be afraid. The footsteps you've carved will be a guide to these people, Agnes. They just need a light to show the way.
A spark of hope. Please, give me the courage.
Honestly, I feel like she's so hard on herself. Like, you have done nothing wrong so far. Other than, like, you know, maybe let all those people die, but you're making up for that. Believe in yourself.
I ask that you listen. The winds that washed over this land without end for so long stopped. A vast darkness split the earth in the kingdom of Kaldisla. An entire village was devoured. The seas fester. Fish wash up upon our shores, twisted and lifeless. Even ships are unsafe from this corrosion. All the world's people, all life is crying out in pain. Your suffering is mirrored in every corner of existence. I was dispatched by His Majesty to leave these borders and survey the damage firsthand. My conclusion is absolutely certain. The four crystals have been clouded over with a powerful darkness. On my return, I found the crystal of wind in the clutches of a terrible monster. Its influence had sealed away the crystal's light entirely.
Ha! You reward our patience with fabrications and fantasy. Utterly ridiculous.
Once again, can we please just kill this man?
This is no fantasy. The beast fell before me and my companions. I present this to you as proof.
Call her a lawyer because she is
Those chains!
tearing him
The
apart.
chains that circled the beast Orthros! The Tempest Braid? That can't... It's only a legend. A story from the old Crystalist scriptures.
But here they are. The Vestals brought us Tempest Braid. Then
Orthros was no legend, and the Vestals slain it.
Preposterous! The chains are fake! Like your ridiculous story. There's still no wind.
The wind is coming. 2,000 years the Vestals have prayed. Their lives have been the crystal's nourishment. And now they feed the wind.
She's right. The wind.
The wind has returned! The winds are back!
The Grand Mill, it's turning.
Means our side quest can be continued now that the Grand Mill is working again. Oh, this is amazing.
I've reached them.
Of course you did. And they love you for it. They found new hope in your words.
You were amazing, Agnes. And Vestals are a force for good. That speech struck any doubt from my mind.
Naturally. I knew it from the moment I first saw you.
They're all calling out to you. Go on and answer them.
I don't...
You're a savior to the kingdom, Lady Vestal. A savior to all of us.
And at such a young age, the Vestals are a blessing upon this world.
Forgive us for failing to aid you when the wind stopped. We were lost.
Please, continue to guide the winds and this nation's people. Lead and we will follow. I thank you all, but I fear I cannot stay. The shadow of danger has been driven from Anchime, but darkness persists elsewhere in the world. I must join with the other Vestals and see that all mankind is ransomed from this terrible threat. That is my duty as a Vestal of the Crystals. It pains me to leave your side again so soon. I ask your patience and your forgiveness.
Look at her. What a speaker. She's being so humble too. I really like the way she's starting to find herself throughout this game.
She grieves not just for Anchime's pain, but that of all the world.
We thought only of her own misfortunes. But the Vestal...
Lady Vestal! Know that you go with all our prayers. Please help them. Help the others as you've helped us.
Be strong, Lady Vestal!
I thank you. Your faith
perverse farce is this? This cannot be so! I shall not be undone by a child! I am king! King! And a king does not forget his enemies! Ah!
Once again, can someone kill that man? I'm about downright sick of him. The king is firmly enclosed within his chambers. He doesn't want to come out. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Alright. So our main quest has us heading back to the inn. However, I'm curious if we can continue the side quest now. That's how you know I'm loving this game, because normally I hate doing side quests, but I'm so excited to complete the side quest. Okay.
Departing already, Lady Vestal? Forgive me. I am Prime Minister Dominus Harina. Your words to the people shook me to my core. Between you and me, I suspect they rattled the king's cage as well. He looked positively deflated. Small wonder. Having his little speech so thoroughly derailed must have been a blow to his royal ego. It will recover, though. It always does. Meanwhile, where will you go from here?
To Floral, land of radiant flowers and the water crystal.
Yeah, we should probably check up on Olivia.
I see. But how will you manage the journey with seas unnavigable? The inner sea was spared by some merciful stroke of fate, but no port or sandy shore exists on the Floral side. You might travel by land, but the forests along the way are suffused with a noxious fog. The path is most dangerous.
Seems we're blocked on all sides. Any ideas?
No, but the sage of the Yuliana Woods may know some way.
I gotta go back to him. I don't want to talk to that creepy, horny old man.
And beyond. Say the word, Agnes, and I shall lend wings to your every whim.
Just to Yuliana, please.
Okay. Well, we can continue our side quest. I'm actually really excited about that. The side quest marker has finally reappeared on our map. We just have to wait for it to be nighttime in order to do the next thing in the quest. We're going to visit the mill at night. And we're going to knock on the door with a secret code. Hopefully we can close out that quest before the end of the stream. We're just going to wait here for a second. Let the game go from daytime to nighttime. I appreciate everyone who's been watching tonight, by the way. I know, like, sometimes a story game, especially like a single-player story game, it's not the most riveting content on live stream. Not a lot of people flock to a game like Bravely Default versus a game like Mario Kart, for example. But I still love playing some of these single-player-based story games. I love JRPGs, and I appreciate people being willing to show up to these streams even when they're kind of selfish live streams. Like, they're just for me. I admit that. This live stream's for me and me alone. Alright. Made it to the mill. Interesting. Got a very cool layout.
Hey, it opened!
Seems this is the spot mentioned in that memo we found.
Yup. Oh, do we have a whole nother dungeon ahead of us? Grand Millworks. Oh boy. There's 6 chests just on this second floor alone. What, bro? That's so many chests. Okay, we can either take the top set of stairs or the bottom set of stairs. Before we do that, though, we should probably examine this merchant tree thug. Figure out what their health looks like. 900's not bad. It's a good amount of health. Nice. Alright. Let's just take him out. I'm not too worried. We'll hit one with Thunder and hit the other one with Thunder. Yep. Beautiful. Nice. 69 XP, that's what I'm talking about, brother. We also got a bronze bangle, but I definitely don't need that. Like, for sure don't need that. I'm going back downstairs. I have a feeling that bottom stairwell will lead us to like a chest and a dead end, so I might as well knock it out now. How many chests are on this floor that we're going up to? Only 2. Oh, this is not a dead end. Cringe. Okay. I'm gonna try to just stay positive here. I already feel a little lost in this dungeon though. Oh, that was such unlucky timing. Oh, that sucks. Salty. Salty. Guess that's what I get for not using any magic attacks. Dang, bro, that was so much damage they did to us. Being blind doesn't help either. Oh my god, that was such a bad battle. I got fucked up. Okay. Magic. Cure blind. Cure everyone. As well as just Bell. Huh. Where's this gonna lead me to? Oh god, I feel so lost in this dungeon already. Wait, we can use... Oh, there's a difference between a Merchant Street Thug and a Merchant Street Blade. Let's figure out what his weaknesses are then. Okay. That's a terrible attack by the cat. Alright. No weaknesses on that guy. Interesting. I'll hit this guy with some thunder then. And 2 normal attacks. Same thing. We'll hit him with thunder. Twice. 2 normal attacks. Beautiful. Nice. I gotta rely heavily on magic in this dungeon, it seems like, but that's okay. Not gonna complain about it. Up these stairs, please. Oh my god, this dungeon really is a maze. Holy. I feel so lost already. This might be one of those dungeons that I go back and play off stream because there's so many passageways and so many chests that I'm probably gonna miss by the time I get to the end. I don't want to redo this dungeon. I feel like that'd be boring stream content. But I also don't want to like completely ignore the chests and never unlock them. Like, I want my items. I love nothing more than some free items. So, might be just something I do off camera. Then again, that's also what I said about the last dungeon, and I ended up completely exploring every inch of that dungeon. However, that one wasn't as much of a maze as this one is. Beautiful. Where's this taking me? Back on the second floor. This will bring me up here. Is this just a dead end? Oh no, it's got a lever. Oh, so we probably had to come here just to unlock that elevator. Ah. Interesting. I'm gonna default and figure out what the mage's weaknesses are with my boy Bell. No weaknesses. Interesting. Okay. Not too bad. I have the hiccups, I'm so sorry. Feels like my chest is caving in on itself. Love that. Cool. Cool. Close out here with thunder. Yup. Alright, I feel good. Moving up in the world. Head back down these stairs. We also might be heading back the direction I needed to go anyway, so maybe I technically didn't miss anything so far. Okay. Yeah, this dungeon is definitely a little confusing. Let's get it. Oh, who is texting me now? Yeah. True that. Sorry, I realize I'm just now responding to a text out loud. Wow, did we really not win that? Well, it doesn't help when he can't hit a shot. Oh my god, bro is blind. He's so blind. Okay. Wow, we took a lot of damage from whipping those attacks. That's a bit of a yikes. Bit of a yikes. I'm playing sloppy, but I was also low-key distracted. I was reading that text. Okay. Anything good over here? A lever to get the other side of the elevator working. That also unlocks the elevator for us. While we're here, though, I might go back and explore that hallway I said I wasn't going to explore. I'm sorry, I have to. No. Hit all foes with that. Cool. I won't be as stingy with my MP this time. Beautiful. Oh, we're leveling up again. Level 29. It's not bad. Let's quickly run back. Go up here. I'm assuming there's going to be just like a chest or something in here waiting for us. Could be wrong. Yeah, why not? Alright. Careful. Don't like that. Definitely did not like that. That could have been real bad. He raised his attack and then went for a strong strike against us. Thankfully it missed. Thankfully, all of our players are level 29 now. That's a big buff for us. Got ourselves a Phoenix down. There also might be another set of chests down here we're heading towards. Yup. Alright. So, I gotta be honest with y'all. I keep finding these blue locked chests, but yet have I found the ability to open them. Like, I have no clue how to open a locked chest. Because, like, I'm not finding keys anywhere around the map. And I'm also not even finding, like, the way to buy keys. Like, there isn't a shop that sells them. I just have no clue how to obtain a key. But if I could, if I do somehow figure out how to open a locked chest, it'd be really nice, because I feel like I've had to pass up so many of them. And, like, at this point, I don't want to, you know, go back and have to replay out dungeons and re-explore dungeons that I've already beaten just to open a locked chest. So here's what I think we're going to do. Here's my thought. I'm going to quickly Google Bravely Default, Flying Fairy, locked chest. How do you open the locked blue chests? You don't earn the ability to unlock it until chapter 5 or 6? Oh, that's so rough. I don't know if I care enough to backtrack to, like, all of the dungeons in the game. Once we do finally unlock this in, like, chapter 5 or 6, that's...
Hey, my dude.
That's way too much. Hi, Abby. What's up? I don't know. Depends how long this side quest takes.
Okay, because the big light is on.
Yeah, I know.
I need to go to sleep.
Well, maybe you should get, like, an eye mask. And earmuffs, and a nose plug, and, like, a face mask.
So I die.
Okay, a lot of people love sleeping with a nose plug. Those people also have, like, a 1 in 10 chance of suffocating every night they go to bed. But they roll the dice, okay? Anyways, where was I? Status. No. I want to see, actually, on the journal where we're at. Oh god, I've unlocked new quests. I'm not gonna ever do that quest because I'm playing this game single player. As job level 2, as a knight, you'll learn two-handed. Empty. What? No, because I already have my camera settings for the specific light it's on right now. Okay. This one I can do pretty quickly. So we need to equip an item on our right hand but not our left. Having trouble choosing what to wear. Give Optimum a go. I don't know if I love that because I handcrafted my character's outfit. Will this change anything? I'm wondering. Changed it to the feather hat instead of the cat ear hat, which is stupid because the feather hat just decreased our magic attack and magic defense. See, that's why I didn't want to do that button. That's why I didn't want to do that option, because I knew it would just worsen our settings. How do I know which hand it is? Oh, I guess I can look that way. So wait. Which hand is supposed to have a weapon? The left hand or the right hand? Okay, so we have a weapon equipped in our right hand. Our left hand has been left purposefully empty. And supposedly, as the knight job class, that'll do more damage. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna test it on the greater cat. Ah, well, unlucky for us, the greater cat decided to default. That's ever so annoying. Okay. Saving my special attack whenever we get to this boss. I just have a feeling there's gonna be a boss at the end of this. It might be the like evil thief like boss character that we've met a couple times, but we haven't actually had the pleasure of killing yet. Might be that thief guy. Is there nothing at the end of this? Ah? Oh, that's cringe. Unlucky. Okay. We'll go back. I don't want to waste all of my magic before we get to the boss fight though, so I'm trying to be a little conservative about how much magic I'm actually using in all of these, you know, overworld fights. These little minion fights. Understandably though, like, I think it's smart to not waste all of our MP on a minion. Okay. Right, back to the elevator. The other reason I expect there to be toggle page. Okay. So I also expect there to be a boss fight because they're asking me to save my game before we go up this elevator. Don't know how I feel about that. I guess we could get that quest done, now that I think about it. Do I not have two-handed? I didn't unlock that quest, and I don't know why. Job? Two-handed. Oh, I have to use the ability. Interesting. Let's do one more battle then, before we go up this elevator. So if I take on one more battle, I think we can finish two little quests with one stone. Summon friend on that bot. And then if I do ability... No? What, bro? I'm just confused. It won't let me use the two-handed thing. So weird. Oh my god, they're attacking me so much! Stop! Brother. This guy stinks. Alright. I have the weapon in my right hand. My left hand purposely has nothing in it. But it's not letting me use this two-handed sword ability. I'm confused. Yeah, I did that. Okay, I'm convinced some of these quests aren't unlocking because they're things I've already done, so it wants me to like redo them. For example, it wants me to give all of my characters 2 passive abilities. They already have 2 passive abilities, brother. So what I'm going to do is remove one from someone, leave the menu, go back into the menu. I'll give her her passive ability back. Now everyone has 2 passive abilities. Hopefully it unlocks the quest. Pretty sure it did. Yeah. I just removed... Some of these quests are so silly. Oh. Interesting. So we can link our characters to those friends that we unlock. And we can use some of their attacks as well. What is... Okay. I'm very intrigued. But alright. Well, that just unlocked another quest. We're just completing all the quests. Edit your comment. I'm just doing so many little things here. I'll select that icon. Change world icon. Oh! Wait, I can appear as a dog? I want to be a dog. And then comment. What do we want our comment to be, boys? I'll put love grinding. That I had a stroke. I started spelling the ing before the word grind. Oh my god, I'm still having a stroke. That's probably how I did ing. I did in g. Love grinding. EXP. Where's my... Hello? There's the exclamation point. Jesus. And then we'll do like a winky face. Nice. Okay. That will unlock another quest for us. We're just completing all these little quests. They want us to use a teleport stone? I've already done that, brother. But I'll do it at the end of this dungeon. Okay, I still need to figure out how to complete this two-handed ability quest. What if it wants me... Here's a thought. To remove the sword entirely. I'll give her the sword back. And then for abilities, I just want to reread what it shows here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Maybe it's under jobs? Irritating. Is Loki what that is? Okay, I have it unlocked. I literally can't think of any other way to complete this quest unless the game's just trolling me. Okay. Thunder on all. White magic. Cure on all. Can I send these out? Sorry, I'm so confused. Clearly. Where'd it go? I don't know how to send these out, I'm gonna be so honest. It wants me to send these to a friend, like this move set that I just created as part of a quest. Register move to use when friends summon you. During battle, select send under summon friend. Oh. Makes sense. I still have not finished this quest. I'm starting to lose my mind. Wait, auto moved it to that hand? Switching left hand equipment to right hand. That's what I wanted anyways, but why are you not helping me with that? So unhelpful. Okay. I'm so annoyed. Try this one more time. Cure all. Thunder all. Thunder. Attack, attack. Oh, can you only do it for one person? Oh, then I'll do it for... I'll go all the way back to Agnes, why not? Send. Yeah, why not? This could be a fun little attack to send people. Blizzard as well. Yeah. Wait, I'll go back. Can I do send? Oh, it only sends this one attack. Oh, that's kind of cringe. That's fine. I'm only doing this for a quest anyway, so I don't actually care that much. Hopefully this works though. Hopefully we finally unlock this quest. I still can't do the two-handed quest for some reason. It just won't let me. Rude. Okay. So we definitely got that quest done. We sent an attack to a friend. Configure autosave. A quest is literally just configure autosave, bro. Autosave, no. Okay. Change equipment during battle? Why not? Let's try it. Also, I'm turning my autosave back on. Okay. Let's change equipment during battle. We're just like spamming through these little quests. Items. let's switch from the Mithril Staff to Mithril Dagger. Why not? So silly, bro. Okay. I think the two-handed quest I'm gonna have to do off stream because I can't figure it out. I'm getting so fed up with it. But we at least got that quest done. We changed our equipment mid-battle. Calling them quests is so silly, considering how easy they are, but that's what the game calls them. More like little tasks, bro. Set your sets. Are you using sets already? You can register a job and equipment combination as a set. Okay. I think I might have had a set already created. If not, oh, I have my starting set. Interesting. Save current settings. Change name. I'm gonna call this the quest set. Oh my god. It's so difficult to type on a Switch. I'm also going to delete this set because it's not good anymore. It wasn't even good when I set it, but it was at the beginning of the game when I did that. That's what I mean, though. Some of these quests are things I've definitely already done. But the game is making me do them again because I didn't have that quest unlocked back when I did it, which is a little annoying, but whatever. As for the two-handed quest, I'm just gonna have to do that one off stream. I can't figure it out. Like, I'm actively using that ability right now. Like, I'm doing it. The game just doesn't want to unlock it for me. It's a little annoying. Also, before I forget, I unequipped her Mithril Shield in an attempt to beat that quest, and it didn't work. So, I'm just gonna put the Mithril Shield back on. The king is chilling in his throne. I think he's passed out, bro.
This is the royal palace.
Why are we here, though?
Shh. Someone's coming.
No way it is that guy.
Blast it all!
Of course he's working with the king. I should have seen that coming.
Calm down.
I don't know why I thought he'd just be working on his own. Like, I knew the king was evil, I knew he was evil. I just thought they were two separate entities. Of course they're working together.
How do you expect me to be calm? This is all the fault of that girl. From the moment the Vestal returned, every cog in my plans is spun out of place. And the merchantry. That incompetent profiteur failures threatened to bring everything crashing down. And after the lengths I went to in giving him all he could possibly need. And for what? A net negative. Time and again, that oil-slicked little rat assured me all was going to plan. And like a fool, I trusted him with everything.
I genuinely think the reason I didn't expect these two to be working together is because I thought the Profitor was the cause of all this. And the king was just, again, an evil person, but, you know, on the side. As part of the main quest, not as part of the side quest.
Claiming the wells, inflating the price of water, that bungled arrangement with the thieves. I gave the merchantry free rein.
The plan was sound. Have the merchantry cut off the water supply, eroding the people's resolve. Mandate heavy labor, for the good of the kingdom, of course, to sow further dissent. Ansheim was a powder keg. Any spark would do. Some trifling grievance to turn the brunt of all that build-up frustration on the Vestal.
And it almost worked.
Orthodoxy's lingering hold on the people's hearts and minds would be broken, and the age of anti-crystalism would begin.
As well it must. The unwashed masses' superstitious love of the crystals is an iron weight holding mankind back from true progress. Only by dashing to the ground their faith in these stones and the Vestals can my vision for Ansheim's advancement be realized. A glorious new era is right before our eyes. It was so nearly within reach, and now my plan is ruined. Why, Kent? How has this happened? Now the rabble will listen to none but the Vestal. Oh, it's a complete disaster. I should never have relied on an ignoramus like Profiteur. My plan was perfect.
That reliance on your scheming was the reason it failed. Meanwhile, the Vestal speaks without a thought in her head. There's your why.
Okay, that's kind of rude. Didn't appreciate that.
The question was rhetorical, Spellfencer! But very well. If finesse has failed, so be it. I'll kill the girl and lay claim to the crystal. With that done, the winds will be at my fingertips. I can power the turbines or control the miasma as I see fit.
Your Highness is ever the optimist. Are you so confident this new plan will fare better, Time Mage?
He's a Time Mage.
It must! The people must be shown that the Vestal has no place in my new reign, or in the future of Ansheim!
Unacceptable! Please disgrace your crown no further!
Alright, I'm ready for this battle. I've been wanting to kill this man all night. I can't wait.
Regardless, I am here. I heard everything.
Seems this scandal goes all the way up.
Yeah.
I knew you were an unpleasant man, but this is outright evil.
For a king to wish suffering on his own people? This cannot stand!
And just what did you supposedly hear? What new slander is this?
Alright, give it up, bro. The act is getting old.
You're a poor actor, King.
Exactly.
You have some proof, then? Some evidence to show that I made these comments? Ha!
He's like a child caught in a lie.
No, of course no such proof exists. I know you lot are plotting to tear me from the throne, but it won't work. It won't.
Bro, what? He literally is a child.
As it happens, we do have proof. But I don't expect we'll have need of it.
We got a lot of proof, I forgot.
Ask yourself this. Given your word against the Vestals, which do you think the people will believe?
Have you no shame? No sense of duty to those you rule?
You! This is all you're doing, Vestal. If you weren't here, none of this would, yes! You can't be here any longer. Can't be anywhere, in fact. Your final silence will be the fanfare that heralds my renewed reign.
It seems the man's beyond remorse.
Yeah.
Spellfencer Sigma Kent, name your price. Empty the kingdom's coffers if you like. Whatever it takes, I want these vermin dead.
I pick my clients for their pocketbooks, not their moral fiber. I'll not grow scruples now. You have a deal, King. For as long as your riches hold.
I'm curious to see how long Kent stays in this battle, because the last 2 times we fought him, he left before we could kill him. And he always says the same thing, like, if you want me to fight till death, the price is 52 million. Like, you don't have that much money, no one can pay me to kill myself in a fight. So I'm curious what this battle's going to look like against Kent, because it's the 3rd time we battled him. Are we finally going to be able to kill him? Or will he run away again? Default here. 6,000 HP on the king. No weaknesses. Amelia is obviously human. Rude. He's got his magic fire sword. Don't love that. I'll be so honest. Neither of them any weaknesses. So I might as well stick with my white magic, because it's my main job and not my job command. It'll do more damage. And I'm just going to focus fire all my attacks on Kint to start. Just to see if we can kill him or make him run away. Either way, it'll isolate the battle down from 2 people to 1. So we're going to stick with that. Stick with black magic. Last time we fought him, we couldn't put him to sleep, we couldn't silence him, we couldn't poison him. Nothing worked as far as status effects. I do want to try, however, maybe putting a status effect on the king of poison. That way he keeps taking some, you know, minor tick damage along the fight while we're focusing most of our attacks on Kint. I think let's go with a shield strike. Then a regular attack. Oh, I forgot this guy can only be damaged by magic. Physical attacks do like nothing to him. Oh my god! He's using time magic on us. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, let's cure. I don't even have a healing item for time magic. I don't know how to heal that. I don't know how to stop that. We can try to silence him. I have a feeling that we're not going to be able to do anything against him that is actually helpful. Like, no status effects are probably going to work. Yeah, he guarded that. Okay. I can keep going with magic on him. Putting someone to sleep is so pointless in this game, but I'll try one more time to hit him with poison. Missed again. Do I even try a third time if everything's missed? That's rude. Okay. I'm gonna default everyone except for Belle. And I'm trying one last time to poison. If it doesn't work 3 times in a row, yeah, I'm giving up. This boss just does not want to let me poison him. Disrespectful. Okay. Cure all. I don't have any arrow or anything good I can give him. Maybe I don't cure with her. I just stick to some arrow damage. Maybe I cure with Tiz. Why not? Keep doing black magic. I'm giving up on status effects. Alright, let's try it. Beautiful. Okay, so normally this guy will leave the battle after we do half of his health. He only has 600 health left till we hit that halfway marker. So, this will be very interesting to see if he stays in the battle or not. I think I'm going to default, though. Could care less if you hit me with silence. It does nothing to me, really. Let's keep hitting with arrow. I'm curious if we can do any physical damage to the king. Now, physical damage against Kint is tough. It does almost nothing. But against the king... Actually, on that point, maybe we go back and only do it once. Just to test it out. Yeah, only do one. Oh, wait, we should be saving up for a special here soon. I'll do that after we kill one of these guys. Yeah.
What? aren't running this time?
That's what I thought.
A contract is a contract.
That-
And many's the coin I earned under the king's auspices.
That literally
It's
meant
not
nothing
in
to you
nature,
last time.
But I'm prepared to die for this one.
Okay. He could care less about death last time we fought him, but I guess the king has that 52 billion. Okay, rough. Default. Abilities. White mage. Oh, she's silenced. I do want her to be unsilenced. What is silence again? Echo herbs. Give her an echo herb. Default. Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna start saving up our BP from this round on. Rude. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Default again. Okay. It's gonna be one of our last rounds before we pop off with the special attack. So in order to prepare for that, I'm gonna use healing on everyone. Healing on everyone again. Oh, I can't because I'm silenced. So cringe. Fine. Unsilence yourself. Hit him with thunder. And you need to use shield strikes. Now here's something I'm genuinely curious about. If we... I got silenced. That's so cringe. Oh, I forgot to do the special attack. I'm so stupid, bro. How did I forget? Okay. We'll do the same round we just did. Heal, echo herbs, black magic. And then this time we will use our special attack. I'm going to speed up the pace of the battle so we can get as much done while that special attack's going. I got silenced again. That's so cringe. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. We're gonna pop off here. Gotta speed up the pace here. Shield strike, and then just attacks. Okay, so we can physically attack him with his. That's good.
Very well. Only fitting that money should be my end.
Is he actually
My
dead?
goal is met. I've no reason to earn another coin. No reason.
I truthfully can't believe he let us kill him.
Is it happening? Is there no one else?
This cutscene did kind of use up a lot of my time, though. A lot of time for my special attack was just wasted because of that cutscene. Alright, just attack. It's doing like nothing. Arrow. Oh, the time's running out. Okay, never mind. Special attack's over. Man, that cutscene used up so much of my time. I'm so mad. Whatever. Instead of attacking, then I'm going to cure everyone. For him... I really don't know what to do with this guy. Just default. He's not doing much damage at all. Hit him with a shield strike again. She also doesn't do much damage though either, which is a bit of a bummer. Wonder if we hit him with like the mug ability, will that do any damage? Let's find out. It did some. Not a lot. It did some. I think our best bet is just having Tiz stick to healing instead of Anya's. Because Tiz is doing the least amount of health. Just doing no damage at all, really. So, might as well keep him as our healer. Which is nice. I'm glad I have a backup healer to begin with. It's very comforting. And at least Adia's shield strike is keeping her physical defense up really well. I think I'm going to rock out with this strategy for the rest of the game. However, one last thing I want to do is unsilence Adia. And then we'll keep curing.
I'll give my throne to no one! No one!
I don't think you got a choice, brother. Bye-bye. That's all I wanted to do all night, by the way. Can I just say that real quick? All I wanted to do was kill that man. I wanted him dead. Oh, that feels so good. I'm so happy. Adia leveled up her job. Nice. What asterisks we unlock killing those two guys? The Spell Fencer asterisk. A warrior that imbues weapons with magic. Add elemental effects to attacks. Sword magic. Interesting. I don't hate it. That could be a fun one to grind and level up a little bit. Time Mage asterisk. Uses time magic to turn the tide of battle. I don't know if I care so much about this one. While it would be cool to, like, pause time on some enemies, it felt like a kind of silly mechanic compared to, like, status magic. This one I don't know if I'm going to put much time into leveling up and grinding.
I see. I regret my failure to see through the former king's misdeeds. It seems the people of Ansheim are once more in your debt, Lady Vestal. On their behalf, I thank you.
Well, hopefully the Prime Minister can maybe become the new king, and he won't turn evil like the last one.
Where will the kingdom go from here? How will it function in the absence of its king?
I will take up the mantle of governance for the time being, though that is no lasting solution.
Oh, what a nice guy.
Ansheim
Very
will have
humble.
to change. With luck, it will become a land led by its people for the benefit of all.
That's what I like to hear.
Is that it will ever be a welcome home to you and your companions, Lady Vestal. We will pray for your safe journey. Go, and bring your light to all the world.
Alright. So, I take it that side quest is done. I mean, we can look in our journal. Where is it? I know there's a thing for quests. Is it event viewer? Yes. Alright, I take it. We've completed chapter 1 then on the side quest. Cool. Yeah, there's nothing left on our map anyways. Alright, let's go heal up our characters. And save the game. I think with that, I might head out. This is a very good stopping point anyways. One thing I'm going to do before I end the stream is I'm going to change one of my characters to the spell job, whatever it was called. I've already forgotten. The Spell Fencer. I think I might do it for Anya's. And if we really need a white mage, I can change his to being my white mage, because I don't need a thief. I was just leveling up the thief job so I could steal a lot of items off stream. Hence why I have 73 potions, and 70 antidotes, and 30 echo orbs. Like, I was just stealing items from enemies off camera. That's the only reason he's the thief job. But I'll play around with this setup a little bit off camera, and if I need to change his job to like white mage or back to a monk, whatever's best for our damage output, we'll figure it out. Regardless, I think I'm gonna end the stream there. Save our game real quick. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you to everyone who showed up. And I'll see y'all in a couple days. Peace out.